Happy New Year, beautiful fellow yogis. Let's enter this new stage of our existence mindfully by closing our eyes and taking a few moments to come home to ourselves, to come home to our breath. Scanning through your body, checking in with yourself physically. Paying attention to your thoughts and emotions, where you're at psychologically, spiritually. Just noticing, knowing that it is just this way for this moment in time. Tuning in, becoming mindful. Observing how it changes. Consciously slowing the pace of your breath. And then placing your hands behind you, right behind your sit bones, just to elongate that spine. And then allowing your hands to come back to your knees as you drop your chin down to your chest. Very gently begin moving either ear towards either shoulder. Moving with your breath here. Consciously allowing the shoulders to relax. I'm not going any further back with the neck than to the shoulders, ear to shoulder. Maybe hold to the one side. Maybe extend the other arm. Tuning into the opening right here. Come back down to center. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Get expressive with your hands. Give me some falling leaves. It's okay to mix belly dance with yoga. And eventually land in a gentle twist. And take a few breaths here. And come on out of this one. Switch the direction of the cross of your legs. Do a posture check by placing your hands behind you again. And let your chin drop once more. So again, tune into the breath as you take that ear to shoulder movement. Uniting breath and body. And maybe you want to stay to one side, this other side this time. Extend that other arm. Breathe into that opening. And then another deep breath, inhale. And once again, falling leaves. And then land in your twist, breathing into the low back. And as you come out of this one, let's come on to all fours. Unite our breath and body with some cat-cows. When you reach the top of your next cat, hold it and consciously breathe into all those muscles lining your spine. And when you're ready, give me a few barrel rolls to either direction by dipping the chest to one side, taking it low, up and around, big circle with the chest. Continuing to breathe. And when you're ready, return to all fours. If you're working on your bed, you may wish to hop down on the floor, or your alternative is to take a calf stretch by simply leaning back on your toe, feeling into that pressure. If you are on your mat, join me in your down dog for a few breaths to release that posterior chain. You can adjust by bending your knees, shifting your hips higher, dropping those heels, and you can unite breath and body here by walking out your dog. You can also choose to reach for stillness if that's what your body is asking you to do. I apologize. Sometimes when we go live spontaneously, I forget to silence my phone. And when you've had enough of this down dog, just come on out of this one. We're going to take a child's pose next. Feel free to use a prop if you wish. Feel free to reach for stillness, or you can walk it out side to side. Take 1 or 2 more breaths in your child's pose, gradually making your way from this one into your dragon pose. You can take several variations here. You can simply step the leg forward into a low lunge, tuning into the opening through the front of the thigh. You can roll out on this foot here. Move my hand back so you can kind of see. Pressing against the inner thigh. You can reach back, taking the ankle. And you can come down low. So make your way out of this one. We're just going to shift our weight back into a little half split. You have the option to stay here with the hips elevated. You can even place blocks here, and that can be a little extra supportive. If you wanted to sit back down and take this style of a seated forward fold, you can do that as well. And when you're ready, we're just going to transition to the other side. Starting with that dragon, remembering your options. You might even have an option that's slightly different. If you're working with a physical therapist or something like that, always heed your doctor's advice. I just try to give you as many options as I can so that you can choose the variation of the pose that's the best medicine for you today. When you're ready, transition to your half split or a seated forward fold, one-legged. And when you're ready, we're just going to make our way back to child's pose briefly to check in as you transition. Just take a breath or two in your child's pose, just noticing where you are now. Then come up to a kneeling position. We're going to go into a little half camel for your spine. You can look back to grab the heel, or you can test your proprioception, see if you can find it. Opposite arm goes up. Just take a few breaths here. Feeling the opening through the side, through the low back. As you come out of this, go back into child's pose for a breath before transitioning to the other side. And as you come out of this one, come into that child's pose, this time taking a variation with your arms back. Just take 2 or 3 breaths here. And then come on up to a seated position. Moving into some inner and outer thigh openers. Starting with our fire log. You can stack foot to knee, knee to foot, or you can just take an easy Sukhasana seat if that's too much. And be very careful going forward. Should always feel like medicine. You should never feel a sharp pain. If your body's telling you this is not the right pose for you today, take child's pose. Take an easy seat. Focus on your breath. Same goes if you find any poses psychologically painful. Breathe, explore. Choose a comfortable, easy pose, rejoining when you're ready. This is your time to learn about yourself. There's no judgment here. If you'd like to remain in the variation of the pose that you're in, feel free. If you'd like to transition to a shoelace, just changing the angles on those hips a little bit, stacking knee to knee down, feel free to do that as well. And shifting our focus to our inner thighs, Before we switch sides, let's take those legs out into a wide leg forward fold. When you are ready, you can transition to that fire log on the other side, stacking the other leg on top. Feel free to stay where you are or transition into shoelace. You can also take shoelace supine by lying on your back, crossing your legs like you were in an office chair, and taking the feet. And as we transition out of this one, we're going to be going down onto our backs. We're going to be doing some very passive supine back stretches, starting with our banana asana. Starting by gently taking yourself all the way back. Then you're going to make a letter C with your body by bringing your hips to one side of the mat. Feet are going to come out to the opposite side. And the arm is going to reach towards that corner too. So that if you were to look at yourself from overhead, you'd look like a banana. Tuning into the opening through the spine and side of the body, side of the ribs. When you're ready, you can begin to transition to the other side. Maybe taking a second to align the spine before shifting the hips, the arms, the feet. As we transition from this one, we're going to go into a supported fish. You probably want props for this one. I like to use a bolster and then an additional pillow. You might use a foam roller. You might use a couple of bed pillows. Whatever works with your objective is to get that mid-spine to create a gentle passive arch, maybe cactus your arms or extend them to the side. You can even rest them on your belly if that's a little bit too much opening on your shoulders. It's a great one to do if you spend a lot of time hunched over a computer. Reverses a little of that curvature. Just so you know what's coming, we'll be ending our flow with 2 supine twists and a legs up the wall. We'll then have a brief guided meditation to send you into the new year. When you're ready, maybe bend your knees to bring yourself out. Use your hands to assist. You might want to keep a pillow or bolster handy for your supine twist. Lifting that leg to 45 degrees, you can use the pillow to take some of the pressure off your low back. Stack as many as you need. When you're ready, taking your time, checking in with yourself as always, gradually make your way to the other side. And extend that opposite arm. Gaze can go in the opposite direction as well. When you're ready, gradually make your way to our last pose, legs up the wall. If you have a real wall, please feel free to use it. If you're working in bed, you can use your headboard. If you're on your mat, you can place your hands just beneath your sit bones to help protect your low back. Feel free to introduce gentle movement of the feet if that feels good. Tuning into the sensation of the legs, the circulation. So good to do if you work on your feet a lot. And finally, when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest for a big hug. And then gradually make your way to whatever posture you choose for our closing meditation. You may wish to fall out into a traditional Shavasana, placing a pillow beneath your knees, beneath your head. You may wish to curl up on your side. You may even wish to come up and take a comfortable seat, perhaps on a meditation cushion. You can even snuggle into your favorite relaxing easy chair. Your job now is to attend to your comfort, asking yourself what you can do to make yourself just 1% more comfortable. And then with loving kindness and self-compassion, taking the time to take those actions. Tucking yourself in snugly and securely. Feeling safe in your sanctuary of yoga. And allowing yourself to surrender fully into the embrace of the support, the earth beneath you. Drawing all your attention to a singular point of awareness on your breath. Inhaling for a count of 5. And exhaling for a count of 5. You simply observe the cycle of your breath and how your inhales and exhales feel going through you. The endless cycle of life circling through you with each breath cycle. Taking in from the environment and giving back out to it. allowing a cascade of relaxation to pour over your body with each breath, letting the space between your eyebrows smooth, letting your jaws relax, allowing your shoulders to fall away from your ears, your torso and limbs to grow heavy. Each breath deepening your relaxation. As you move that singular point of awareness to your right temple and the intricate muscles around your right eye. The inside of your right cheek, the right side of your jaw and your neck. Sensing your right collarbone, shoulder blade, and shoulder. The upper arm, elbow, and wrist. Sensing the palm of your right hand, the tip of your thumb, first, second, third, and pinky fingers. Sensing the space where your fingertips end and the world beyond them begins. Sensing the space where they become one. Drawing awareness to the right side of your chest, your waist, and your right hip, your upper thigh, and the intricate muscles and connective tissues around your right knee, your calf, your shin, your ankle, and the entirety of your right foot, including the space where your toes reach for the world beyond. Sensing the whole right side of your body, breathing into the whole right side of your body. And then drawing awareness to your left temple and the intricate muscles surrounding your left eye. The left side of your jaw, inside your left cheek, and down the side of your neck. Sensing your left collarbone, shoulder blade, and shoulder, the upper arm, elbow, and forearm. Sensing your wrist, the palm of your left hand, and the tip of your left thumb. First finger, second, third, and pinky. Tuning into the space where the tips of your fingers meet and meld with the world beyond. Drawing awareness to the left side of your chest, the waist, and the left hip, your upper thigh, and the intricate muscles and connective tissues around your left knee, your calf, your shin, your ankle, and the entirety of your left foot, including the space where the tips of your toes meet and meld with the world beyond. Drawing awareness to the whole left side of your body. The whole left side of your body. And as you breathe now, imagine yourself inhaling through the left side of your body. Exhaling right side of your body. Inhaling left. And exhaling right. Shifting gears as you inhale through the left side of your body. Exhaling out the right. And then inhaling through the right side of your body. And exhaling out the left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Sensing the whole of your physical self. Feeling a sense of balance within. And remaining in this awareness as you breathe. Should you wish to go off to sleep, please end this recording now. If you wish to return to the world, wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently blink your eyes. Introduce gentle stretching movements. Roll over onto your side if you're on your back. And just take your time as you move into the rest of your weekend, or I guess the middle of the week, the rest of your new year. Thank you so much for spending your new year with Only in Sedona. If you have other festivities planned, please be safe. We love you guys. You are the heart and soul of our program. Have a wonderful, blessed, and very happy